Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving into a special treasure, the United States $quarter from Colorado, issued in 2006. This seemingly ordinary coin holds a wealth of history, design, and rare appeal, making it one of the most sought-after collectibles in the numismatic world. Let's go back to the year 2006, a time when the United States was in the midst of remarkable change. The world had witnessed tremendous shifts since the turn of the millennium, and American currency was undergoing an exciting transformation with the 50-state quarters program. This series was launched to honor each of the 50 states, and it encouraged Americans to collect these unique quarters, each featuring the emblematic symbols of the states it represented. It was a patriotic, educational, and collectible initiative that sparked the imagination of coin enthusiasts across the country. Among the many coins produced in this series, the 2006 Colorado quarter stands out as one of the most iconic. Why? Because the design on the reverse side of this coin represents the beauty, strength, and grandeur of Colorado, a state known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich natural heritage. This particular coin was issued to commemorate the state's entry into the Union in 1876, making it part of the celebrated Centennial State. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice an image of the majestic Rocky Mountains, which dominate the Colorado landscape. These mountains are often considered the backbone of the American West, and their depiction on the coin reflects Colorado's proud identity. The mountains are framed by a banner that reads, "Colorful Colorado," a phrase that has become synonymous with the state's diverse and vibrant natural beauty. Beneath this striking mountain scene, there's a depiction of a sunset over the plains, further emphasizing the dramatic contrast between Colorado's mountainous regions and its vast, open lands. The design of the Colorado quarter was chosen through a state-run competition, which allowed the people of Colorado to have a say in how their state's history and natural landmarks would be portrayed. This democratic approach to coin design is part of what makes this coin so special. The people of Colorado felt a deep connection to the imagery chosen, as it represents not just the landscape but the spirit of the state itself. As we move to the obverse side of the coin, we find the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has appeared on U.S. quarters for decades. The likeness of Washington, as designed by John Flanagan, is a constant reminder of the nation's origins and the leadership that guided the United States toward its independence. The obverse side also features the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "Liberty," along with the coin's denomination, $quarter. Now, let's talk about the minting details of this particular coin. The Colorado quarter, like the other coins in the 50-state quarters program, was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These quarters were issued in large quantities, with millions of them being released into circulation across the United States. Despite this widespread distribution, there's one important fact to remember: the value of a coin isn't always tied to the number of coins minted. It's also about rarity, condition, and collector interest. The Colorado quarter is not just a piece of currency, but a window into the rich cultural and natural heritage of Colorado. Coins like this, especially when they are in pristine condition, are treasured by collectors who value the historical context and unique design features that each state quarter brings. But what makes the 2006 Colorado quarter so intriguing to collectors? It's the quest to find one in uncirculated, flawless condition. While these coins were widely circulated, only a small number of them have been preserved in mint condition. The state quarters program saw millions of these coins put into everyday transactions, and over time, they've been subject to wear and tear. But for those who are diligent and lucky enough to discover a 2006 Colorado quarter in uncirculated condition, free from scratches, dents, or discoloration, it's a rare find. And that's where the true value of this coin lies. A coin in perfect, uncirculated condition is worth much more than its face value. In fact, it could be worth a small fortune to the right collector, but there's more to it than just condition. Some quarters from this series have unique features, such as minting errors or subtle design variations, that make them even more desirable. For instance, a slight misalignment in the minting process or a flaw in the design can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind collector's item. Such errors can make a significant difference in the coin's value, with some collectors actively seeking out these mistakes as part of their collections. Even the most minor imperfections can add a premium to the coin's worth, especially if the error is rare or difficult to find. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value of the 2006 Colorado quarter. You might be surprised to learn that this coin, which was once just a piece of change in circulation, can be worth an astounding amount of money in certain conditions. If you have an uncirculated 2006 Colorado quarter, it could be worth an impressive $43,000. Yes, you heard that right, $43,000 for a single quarter. This incredible value comes from the rarity of finding one in pristine condition, and the demand among collectors who are looking to complete their sets with the most flawless examples possible. So, if you happen to have a 2006 Colorado quarter hidden away in your collection, or perhaps buried in a jar of change, now is the time to take a closer look. You may have a small fortune resting in your hands, just waiting to be discovered. That's it for today's deep dive into the history, design, and value of the 2006 Colorado quarter dollar. It's incredible how something so small can hold so much significance and value, and it's a reminder that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Top 2. We are delving into one of the rarest and most sought-after quarters in American history, the 1999 Connecticut quarter. A coin that has been tucked away in many coin jars and vaults, this quarter holds a story full of history, design, and, of course, incredible value. Stick around to the end of this video to find out just how much this Connecticut quarter could be worth today. Let's take a journey back to 1999, a pivotal year for the United States. This year marked the end of the 20th century, a time of rapid technological advancement, economic prosperity, and a deepening of American culture. But in the world of coin collecting, 1999 was also the year that the United States Mint began releasing state quarters as part of the 50 State Quarters program. This was an initiative that aimed to celebrate each state's unique history, symbols, and cultural significance through specially designed quarters. The Connecticut quarter, issued in 1999, was the fifth coin in this series. Connecticut, often known as the Constitution State due to its historic role in the founding of the United States, was honored with a design that reflects its profound influence on American democracy. The design of this particular quarter captures an iconic image that symbolizes both Connecticut's contribution to the nation's history and the pride its residents have in their state. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1999 Connecticut quarter. The reverse side of the coin features a beautiful and meaningful representation of Connecticut's legacy. In the center, you'll notice a depiction of the Charter Oak, one of the state's most famous landmarks. The Charter Oak was a massive white oak tree in Hartford that became a symbol of freedom and resistance during the colonial period. It is said that in 1687, the colony's royal governor, Sir Edmund Andros, attempted to seize Connecticut's charter, which granted the colony its governing rights. According to legend, the charter was hidden in the hollow of the tree to prevent the governor from taking it. This moment became a symbol of defiance and independence for the people of Connecticut. Surrounding the image of the Charter Oak are the words, "The Charter Oak," with the phrase, "Connecticut," appearing prominently as well. This design is a tribute to the bravery and unity of the state's early residents, who fought to preserve their autonomy during a time of political uncertainty. It is a fitting tribute to a state that played a crucial role in shaping the history of the United States. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington. This image has graced the U.S. quarter for centuries and represents the enduring legacy of America's first president. The obverse also features the words, "United States of America, Liberty," and the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. The 1999 Connecticut quarter was produced in a variety of minting locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These quarters were minted in large numbers, as part of the broader effort to release a new state quarter each year. However, as time has passed, some of these coins have become quite rare, particularly in high-quality, uncirculated condition. As you can imagine, when millions of coins are minted, most end up in circulation, where they are subjected to wear and tear. Coins that have been in people's pockets, used in vending machines, or traded among businesses often show signs of aging, such as scratches, discoloration, or other imperfections. However, there are some Connecticut quarters that have been kept in pristine condition, untouched by circulation, and these coins are what collectors look for. The value of any coin is determined by several factors, but one of the most important is its condition. A coin that has been kept in mint condition, without any signs of wear, is much rarer and more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. The 1999 Connecticut quarter, in particular, is highly coveted by collectors because of its historical significance and the beauty of its design. If you happen to have one of these quarters in near-perfect condition, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of American history. But what makes this particular quarter even more intriguing is the potential for rare minting errors. Sometimes, coins are produced with slight imperfections during the minting process, resulting in design flaws, misprints, or other errors that make the coin even more valuable to collectors. These minting errors can include things like double strikes, off-center designs, or even incorrectly stamped text. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique error coins, as they can fetch significantly higher prices than regular coins. Now, let's get to the most exciting part. What could the value of this quarter be today? The 1999 Connecticut quarter, particularly in uncirculated condition, can be worth a substantial amount of money. If you happen to have one in pristine, uncirculated form, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Some of the most well-preserved examples of this coin, particularly those with rare minting errors, have been sold at auction for a staggering price. The current market value for a top-quality 1999 Connecticut quarter can reach an astonishing $47,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $47,000 for a single quarter. This remarkable value reflects the rarity of finding one in flawless condition and the collector demand for these coins. The 1999 Connecticut quarter stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of the state of Connecticut, as well as a symbol of the rich history that the U.S. Mint continues to celebrate through its state quarters program. If you have one of these rare Connecticut quarters sitting in your collection, or perhaps buried in a jar of spare change, it might be time to take a closer look. You may have a rare coin worth thousands of dollars just waiting to be discovered. And who knows, perhaps it's your turn to unlock the value of this hidden treasure. Top 3. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the United States quarter series, the 2005 New Hampshire quarter. This quarter, part of the state quarters program, holds a special place in American coin history, not just because of its beautiful design and symbolism, but also because of the impressive value it commands today. Stick with us until the end of the video to find out just how much this coin could be worth. Let's rewind to the year 2005. It was a year of change and progress for both the United States and the world. The global economy was thriving, technological innovations were making leaps forward, and the United States was in the midst of the 50-state quarters program. This groundbreaking initiative by the U.S. Mint, which began in 1999, was a national celebration of the country's diverse states. The series released 5 new quarter designs each year, each coin representing the unique identity, history, and symbols of a different state. The New Hampshire quarter, issued in 2005, was the third coin released that year and paid tribute to this beautiful New England state. Now, let's take a deeper look into the story behind the 2005 New Hampshire quarter. New Hampshire is one of the original 13 colonies that helped establish the United States, and it holds a special place in American history. The state is known for its picturesque landscapes, historic sites, and its motto, "Live free or die," which reflects its fierce independence and spirit of freedom. It's also a state that prides itself on its role in the American Revolution and its commitment to liberty and justice for all. The design of the New Hampshire quarter captures the essence of this proud state. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice a stunning image of Old Man of the Mountain, a natural rock formation located in Franconia Notch State Park. The Old Man of the Mountain, also known as the profile of a man, was one of New Hampshire's most iconic landmarks, resembling the face of an elderly man looking out over the landscape. The image on the quarter shows the profile of the mountain in great detail, with the phrase, "Live free or die," inscribed above, emphasizing the state's historic and enduring motto. The old man of the mountain was a source of pride for the people of New Hampshire until the formation collapsed in 2003, just 2 years before the quarter was released. This tragic event made the coin even more significant, as it immortalized the landmark forever in the form of U.S. currency. The old man's presence on the coin serves as a tribute to the state's heritage, natural beauty, and the resilient spirit of its people. Beneath the image of the old man, you'll find the words, New Hampshire, which further reinforce the state's identity. The design is framed by a simple yet elegant border, which contains the words, "Live free or die," as well as United States of America, and the coin's denomination of $quarter on the obverse side. The obverse side of the quarter, as with all U.S. quarters, features the iconic portrait of George Washington. This well-known image of the first President of the United States is complemented by the inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, and the coin's year of issue, 2005. This side of the coin serves as a reminder of the United States' founding, leadership, and ideals, tying together the nation's history with the state-specific designs on the reverse side. The 2005 New Hampshire quarter was produced in large quantities, as it was part of a nationwide initiative to celebrate all 50 states. These quarters were minted at the U.S. Mint facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with millions of coins being released into circulation. But despite the high mintage, there's a key factor that makes certain quarters, like the New Hampshire quarter, worth much more than their face value. That factor is condition. While most of these quarters were spent as everyday currency and have been subject to wear and tear, there's a small group of these coins that have been kept in pristine condition, free from the usual marks and scratches from circulation. Coins that are preserved in uncirculated, mint condition are extremely rare, and these are the ones that collectors crave. As you can imagine, finding a coin in uncirculated condition is no easy feat. It's a process that requires great care and attention. Many collectors have taken the time to store these quarters safely, often sealing them in protective cases to prevent damage and preserve their value. These coins have a much higher market value than those that have been circulated, and that's where the real treasure lies. Beyond the general condition of the coin, there are also unique features and minting errors that can make certain New Hampshire quarters even more valuable. For example, if a coin was struck off-center or contains other minting anomalies, it can become a rare and highly sought-after piece for collectors. These mint errors, while not common, can cause the value of the coin to skyrocket, making it worth much more than the typical quarter. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the current value of the 2005 New Hampshire quarter. While these coins were initially released into circulation and could be found in anyone's pocket change, the value of a pristine, uncirculated 2005 New Hampshire quarter has skyrocketed over time. And if you've got one of these rare, flawless examples, or even one with a minting error, you could be holding on to a treasure worth a staggering $44,000, that's right, $44,000 for a single quarter. This incredible value is a testament to how rare and coveted these coins are, especially when they've been kept in perfect condition or feature unique minting errors. The combination of historical significance, beautiful design, and rarity has made the 2005 New Hampshire quarter one of the most valuable coins in the state quarter series. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection or even in a jar of old change, it might be worth your time to examine it more closely. You could be holding a rare, high-value coin that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. And there you have it, the 2005 New Hampshire quarter, a coin that embodies the rich history and spirit of New Hampshire while holding incredible value for collectors. Top 4. We have an exciting journey ahead as we explore a quarter that not only represents the rich history of one of America's founding states, but also holds a special place in the world of numismatics. We're talking about the 2000 Virginia quarter, a coin that commemorates Virginia's significant role in the birth of the United States. From its historical context to its unique design, this quarter holds many secrets, and by the end of this video, you'll know just how valuable this coin could be today. Let's set the stage for this story by turning the clock back to the year 2000. The United States was entering the new millennium with hopes of prosperity and progress. The internet was booming, the country was in the midst of an economic expansion, and the world was on the brink of the digital age. In the world of numismatics, the year 2000 marked an exciting development as the U.S. Mint was releasing the State Quarters, a series that would eventually become one of the most popular and successful coin programs in American history. The Virginia Quarter was one of the first coins to be released in this series, and it holds an enduring significance in terms of both design and history. The Virginia Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran through 2008. This initiative was meant to honor each state's history, culture, and notable features through unique designs on the reverse side of the quarter. As part of this program, each state was allowed to choose a design that represented its most important symbols, landmarks, or cultural contributions to the country. Virginia, as one of the original 13 colonies, was given the honor of being the 10th state to be commemorated in the series. The Virginia Quarter was released into circulation on January 1, 2000, and it quickly became a favorite among collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The design of the 2000 Virginia Quarter is a stunning tribute to the state's rich history and its pivotal role in the formation of the United States. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice an elegant depiction of the Statue of Liberty, which is not only a symbol of freedom and independence, but also a reflection of the ideals that Virginia has long stood for. The Statue of Liberty is one of America's most iconic landmarks, representing the values of liberty and democracy, and it has a special connection to Virginia because it was gifted to the United States by France, whose support was instrumental in helping the American colonies gain independence. Beneath the Statue of Liberty, you'll see the state motto, Sic Semper Tyrannis, which translates from Latin as, "Thus always to tyrants." This powerful phrase reflects Virginia's proud history of resistance to tyranny and its role in the American Revolution. It was first used by Virginia's state seal in the late 17th century, and it became a symbol of the state's commitment to fighting oppression and upholding freedom. For Virginians, this motto is a reminder of their state's enduring legacy as a beacon of liberty. On the obverse side of the coin, as with all U.S. quarters, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States and a Virginian by birth. Washington is one of the most revered figures in American history, and his inclusion on the coin connects the Virginia Quarter to the founding principles of the United States. Surrounding Washington's image are the words, United States of America, Liberty, and the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. The year 2000 is also inscribed on the obverse side to mark the year of issuance. The U.S. Mint released millions of these Virginia Quarters into circulation, as they were part of a nationwide effort to commemorate each of the 50 states. However, not all Virginia Quarters are created equal. As with all coins, the condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. Most of the Virginia Quarters that were released into circulation were used in everyday transactions and, over time, became worn and damaged. These coins can still be collected, but they generally hold little monetary value beyond their face value of 25 cents. However, if you happen to have a Virginia Quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you've managed to find one that has been carefully stored away, then you could be in possession of a valuable coin. Uncirculated coins, which have never been used in circulation and have been kept in perfect condition, are far rarer than those that have been in circulation. These coins often sell for a premium in the collector market, especially when they come from significant programs like the 50 State Quarter series, but what makes the 2000 Virginia Quarter even more intriguing is the potential for rare minting errors. While the minting process is usually precise, occasionally mistakes can happen. Coins can be struck off-center, have double dies, or feature other unique imperfections that make them stand out from the standard issue. These errors are highly prized by collectors, and they can dramatically increase the value of a coin. If you have a 2000 Virginia Quarter with a minting error, it could be worth significantly more than a typical uncirculated coin. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the current value of the 2000 Virginia Quarter. If you have a coin in excellent condition, you might already know that it could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. A typical 2000 Virginia Quarter in uncirculated condition can fetch a reasonable amount, especially if it's kept in its original state without any signs of wear or damage. But for those of you who have one of these quarters in exceptional condition, or better yet, one with a minting error, you're sitting on a treasure. The value of the 2000 Virginia quarter can reach an astounding $45,000 for the rarest and most pristine examples. That's right, $45,000 for a quarter. This price is reflective of the coin's rarity, its historical significance, and the high demand from collectors who are eager to add it to their collections. If you have a 2000 Virginia quarter, especially one that has been carefully preserved or features a rare minting error, it might be worth your time to get it appraised. You could be holding onto a piece of history worth far more than you initially thought. As we wrap up this journey into the world of rare coins, we hope you've enjoyed learning about the 2000 Virginia quarter and its fascinating history. If you have any of these quarters in your collection, make sure to check their condition and look for any potential minting errors. You never know, you might have a valuable treasure on your hands. Top 5 and last state quarter. We have an exciting journey ahead as we explore one of the most beautiful and iconic coins in U.S. history, the 2008 Arizona quarter. This particular quarter, issued as part of the 50 State Quarters program, not only showcases a stunning design that represents Arizona's rich heritage, but it also holds a surprising amount of value for collectors. If you've ever wondered how a simple coin can be worth more than its face value, you're in for an exciting revelation at the end of this video. Let's set the scene and dive into the historical context of the 2008 Arizona quarter. Arizona, the 48th state to join the Union, was admitted on February 14, 1912, and its journey to statehood is as rich and vibrant as the desert landscapes that stretch across much of its land. The state has always been known for its stunning natural beauty, rich Native American history, and, of course, its unique climate, which is mostly desert. In 2008, the U.S. Mint released the Arizona quarter as part of the final year of the 50 State Quarters program, a program that had begun in 1999 to honor each of the 50 states with a unique quarter design. This program was a huge success, capturing the interest of collectors and the general public alike, and Arizona's quarter was no exception. The coin's release was part of the final wave of quarters that would complete the series. By this time, the program had become a national treasure, with each coin telling the story of a state through its design. Arizona's quarter is no different. It encapsulates the spirit and beauty of the Grand Canyon state, while also reflecting its cultural and historical significance. Let's talk about the design of the 2008 Arizona quarter, which truly stands out as a testament to the state's natural wonders. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a breathtaking depiction of the Grand Canyon, one of the world's most iconic and awe-inspiring natural landmarks. The Grand Canyon, a vast and colorful chasm carved over millions of years by the Colorado River, attracts millions of visitors from around the world each year. Its vastness and beauty make it a natural symbol of Arizona itself. The design showcases the canyon's expansive, rugged terrain and dramatic rock formations. It captures the deep, rich colors of the canyon's rock layers, which range from vibrant reds to muted oranges and browns. The imagery on the coin does justice to the Grand Canyon's grandeur, with intricate details that show the depth and scale of this natural wonder. Above the canyon, you'll find the inscription, Grand Canyon State, which highlights the state's association with the canyon and underscores its importance to Arizona's identity. In the background, there are subtle but meaningful elements included in the design. You'll notice the presence of a soaring California condor, which serves as a reminder of the state's unique wildlife. The California condor, once thought to be nearly extinct, has made a comeback in Arizona, and it symbolizes hope and renewal. The bird's wings spread wide across the coin's design, embodying freedom and the beauty of Arizona's natural landscapes. On the obverse side of the coin, as with all U.S. quarters, we find the image of George Washington. This well-known portrait of the first President of the United States is framed by the inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, and the coin's year of issue, 2008. Washington's portrait has appeared on the obverse side of every U.S. quarter since 1932, and it serves as a consistent link to the nation's founding, reminding us of the ideals upon which the country was built. The Arizona quarter was struck in large quantities, like all the coins in the 50 State Quarters program. But what sets this coin apart is its remarkable design and the way it represents the state. This was the 48th coin to be released in the series, and it was one of the final pieces in what became a highly sought-after collection for coin collectors. The Arizona quarter was initially minted in both Denver and Philadelphia, and millions of these coins were put into circulation to be spent as regular currency. However, the value of this quarter skyrocketed as soon as collectors began to realize its significance. While millions of Arizona quarters were released, only a small percentage of them remained in pristine condition. Coins that have been circulated, used in everyday transactions, can show signs of wear, scratches, and other damage, which diminishes their value. The key to unlocking the real value of the 2008 Arizona quarter lies in its condition. Uncirculated coins, which have never been used for transactions, are far rarer than those that have been in circulation. These uncirculated Arizona quarters were carefully stored away by collectors who saw the potential in the coin's unique design and historical value. Coins in mint or near mint condition are highly desirable to collectors, and the demand for such coins continues to grow, especially as time passes and these quarters become more difficult to find in perfect condition. Another factor that can increase the value of this coin is the possibility of minting errors. While rare, coins with misprints, off-center strikes, or other imperfections can be even more valuable to collectors. These types of coins are often highly sought after, as they are one-of-a-kind pieces. If you happen to find a 2008 Arizona quarter with an error, it could be worth a significant amount more than a standard, uncirculated coin. So, what is the current value of the 2008 Arizona quarter? As we wrap up, it's time to reveal the exciting part. A 2008 Arizona quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a respectable sum from collectors. But if you have a coin in exceptional condition, or if you've stumbled upon a rare minting error, the value of your coin could be much higher. The 2008 Arizona quarter is currently valued at an impressive $34,000 for the most pristine and error-free examples. That's right, $34,000 for a single Arizona quarter. This extraordinary value is a reflection of the coin's rarity, its cultural significance, and the strong demand from collectors who want to own a piece of U.S. history. If you have one of these rare, well-preserved coins, it could be worth a small fortune. As we close out today's exploration into the world of rare coins, I hope this has sparked your curiosity and excitement. If you have any 2008 Arizona quarters, or even if you're just getting started with coin collecting, remember to check the condition of your coins. You might be sitting on a valuable treasure without even realizing it. Thanks for joining me today, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating discoveries in the world of rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting!